Welcome to our topic for this week, Quarter 2, Week 3, and Mathematics 4. Our topic is solving real-life problems involving greatest common factor or GCF and least common multiple or LCM of two given numbers. So that is our topic for today. Okay, problem solving is the act of defining a problem, determining the cause of the problem, identifying, prioritizing, selecting alternatives for a solution, and implementing a solution. So problem solving is a series of steps that you work through, covering multiple aspects of a problem until you can find a solution. So, we all know that when we solve a word problem, we have steps to follow to answer the problem. We use the 4-step plan in solving problem solving in GCF and LCM of two numbers. So, pumapasok rin dito yung tatlong steps. Okay? So, we have understand, plan, and solve. So, under ng understand, we have what is asked, what are the given facts. Then, sa plan naman, under the GCF and LCM, we have a question, how do you solve a problem? And, what are the word clues? Okay? In the problem. So, yun yung nadagdag. Hahanapin mo yung word clues to find na kung ano ba yung gagawin mo or ano ba yung hahanapin mo. Kung GCF ba or LCM. Yun yung purpose ng word clues. Then we have there solving. So doon mo na i-compute, doon yung ipapakita yung solving. And check and look back. So we have also, we solve for the answer by listing method, prime factorization, and continuous division. So every problem solving na magsusolve kayo at ipapakita nyo yung solution nyo, gagamit kayo or gagamitin nyo palagi yung tatlong methods. Last time na pinag-aralan natin, okay, yung listing method, prime factorization, and continuous division. So, always nyo silang gagamitin na tatlo ng sabay-sabay in one word problem. Okay, so here, meron tayo ditong mga word clues, okay? So, under ng LCM, meron tayong tinatawag na repetition. Okay, that is repetition. Okay, dito, nauulit ang isang bagay or gawain doon sa word problem. So, makikita ko doon na word or bagay or salita na nare-repeat. So, ibig sabihin, that is LCM. And then we have also a cycle. Okay? So may connection itong cycle sa repetition. Kapag nauulit o dapat nagtutugma ang characters sa isang word problem. Okay? Itong cycle may connection sa repetition. Then, happen at the same time again. So, pag nakita nyo ang word na again, this one, okay, you are going to find the LCM. And then, the smallest number and least number. So, ito yung mga common words na halos makikita nyo sa word problem. So, pag nakita nyo itong smallest number, ibig sabihin, ang hahanapin mo is LCM. And then, least number. Okay? Then, dito naman tayo sa GCF. So, sa greatest common factor, we have grouping. Mayroong pag-grupo. Okay? And then, split or dividing equally. Ito naman na equally is also a word clue. Okay? Pag nakita nyo yan sa isang word problem, ibig sabihin, you're going to find the GCF. And then, also, we have share, no leftover. And then, we have also common words na halos makikita mo sa word problem. Greatest number, largest number, mostly, or meron pa dyan, biggest number. Okay? So, pag nakita mo yung mga common words na yan, ibig sabihin, you're going to find the GCF. So, later, malalaman nyo yung mga word problem kung LCM ba or GCF ang kukunin ninyo. Okay? Okay. So, here, we have problem number 1. Problem solving involving GCF. So, itong example na to, or itong problem solving na ito, this is the first example in your module. Okay? So, i-explain ko kung paano nagawa, kung paano ito nasagutan. So, ito yung sagot, di ba? Ito yung sagot doon sa problem solving diyan sa module ninyo. So, balik tayo doon sa word problem. Cherry baked 48 pieces of butter cookies and 60 chocolate cookies. If she will put them separately in a boxes, what is the greatest number of cookies that boxes will contain if these are of the same number? Okay? So, pag binasa mo siya, makikita mo agad yung word clues, okay? So, may nakita tayo dito na salitang greatest number. Ibig sabihin, we are going to find the GCF. Okay? So, paano natin makukuha ang GCF? Of course, nasabi kanina, we are going to use the 3 methods. The listing, the prime factorization, and then the continuous division. So, let us have this answer. So, dito si understand, what does the problem ask for? Okay, di ba last time nung quarter 1, ang question natin dyan is what is asked. Okay, so the same lang naman dyan. What does the problem ask for? So, ang sagot dito is the greatest number of cookies that a box will contain. So, balikan natin yung problem. Okay, so dito, di ba, last time, pag sinabi kong what is asked, hanapin nyo yung questions doon sa problem. So, the question here is, what is the greatest number of cookies that boxes will contain if these are of the same number? So, the same lang po yung sagot natin doon. Okay? So, ito, ginawa lang siya in a sentence. Okay? So, ayun, okay lang na gawin yung in a questions or in, what do you call this? Hindi siya question or nire-phrase nyo na. Okay? And then, what facts are given or what are the given? Of course, again, kung ano yung nakikita nyong number, yun ang isusulat nyo. Ano yung mga numbers na nakikita nyo doon sa problem. So, meron tayo ditong 48 pieces of butter cookies and then 60 chocolate cookies. So, ibig sabihin, that is our given fact. So, hahanapin nyo lang palagi yung may numbers, okay? So, 48 butter cookies and 60 chocolate cookies. That is the given facts. And then, we have a plan. How will you solve the problem? Okay, so, bago mo ito sagutan, hanapin muna yung word clues. May kasunod siyang tanong na, what is the word clue? So, kanina, nakita na natin yung word clue, which is the greatest number. So, dito, by finding the greatest common factor, or GCF, using the word most in the problem. Okay? So, hindi siya most ang nakalagay dito. So, mali yung module natin. Ang nakalagay dito is greatest. Okay? So, ito, ganito lang isusulat nyo. Kung pag nalaman yung GCF, okay, so isusulat nyo dito by finding the greatest common factor or GCF. Pero kung nalaman nyo naman na LCM yung kukunin, so ang ilalagay nyo dito by finding the least common multiple or LCM. Then, isusulat nyo kung anong tawag dito, word clue ang nakita nyo. Okay? So, using the word greatest number in the problem. So, itong most na ito, greatest number po iyan. Okay? Then, solve na tayo. How is the solution done? So, sa solving at how is the solution done na question, ipapakita nyo yung tatlong methods kung paano nyo makukuha yung GCF. So, as you can see, that is the answer in your module, right? Yan. So, by listing the factors, And dito naman yung prime factorization, hindi na pinakita yung factor 3. So, ginanyan na niya diretso. And then yung continuous division. Okay, so ngayon, explain ko pa rin kung paano yan nakuha. Okay? Kung paano ba yan sinolve. So, eto. So, sa listing, so since our number is 48 and 60. So, ayan. So, ginawa ko muna yung ginagawa natin palagi bago natin ilista ng pahaba at ng pasunod-sunod. Find first the factors of 48 and also the 60. So, kung makikita nyo, 1 times 48, 2 times 24, 3 times 16, 4 times 12, at 6 times 8, those are the factors of 48. And then, isinulat natin siya ng paganito at pasunod-sunod. So, the same lang yan po doon sa module. Yung sagot sa module kung makikita nyo. And then, sa 60 we have 1 times 60, 2 times 30, 3 times 20, 4 times 15, 5 times 12, and 6 times 10. And then, ayan po yung kanyang listing naman po. Okay? So, dapat wala kayong i-skip para kompleta yung nasa list nyo. Okay? So, as you can see, ang factor ng 48, meron tayong 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12, 16, 24, and 48. So, bali ilang number siya? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So, ang factor ng 48 is 10. Okay? 10 yan. And then, sa 60 naman, we have, ito yung mga factors ng 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12, 15, 20, 30, and 60. Okay? Okay, so sa 60, we have 12 factors. Okay? So, meron tayo ditong 6 pairs na numbers. And then, pag pinagsama-sama natin sila, we have 12 factors. So, yan ang factors ng 48 and 60. So, since na GCF ang ating kukunin, the greatest common factor, so as you can see, number 12 ang GCF ng 48 and 60 because ito yung pinakamalaking factor na meron or na meron ang 48 at 60. So, yan yung sa listing. So, ito yung pinakamadaling methods doon sa tatlo. Tama? So, punta tayo doon sa susunod na methods. We have the prime factorization. So, yung prime factorization, ito yung gagamit tayo ng factor 3. So, pa-factor natin si 48 at 60. Okay? So, ayan. So, katulad ng sinasabi ko dati, always start sa 2 para madali. Okay? Divide nyo siya palagi sa 2. Ang 48. Kunwari, yung 48, divide nyo sa 2. So, 24. Tama? So, 2 times 24 is 48. Ayan ang first factor ng 48. Then, si 2 is already a prime numbers. Si 24 naman ang ating i-factor. So, divide nyo ulit si 24 sa 2. We have 2 times 12. Okay? Then, ayan, kung makikita mo, yung factor ng 24 is 2 times 12. And then, 2 is already a prime number. Then, 12 naman ang i-factor natin. So, divide mo ulit sa 2 yung 12. So, hanggat kaya pwedeng i-divide sa 2. So, we have 2 times 6. Okay, that is the factor of 12. Then, we have 6. Okay? Dinivide ko naman sa 2 or gumamit ulit ako ng 2. So, 2 times 3 is 6. So, again, 2 and 3 is already a prime number. So, stop na tayo mag-factor. So, kung nakikita mo dyan, yung 2, 2, 2, 2, and 3, that are the prime numbers. Okay? So, yan yung factor ng 48. Next, dito tayo sa 60. Ayan. So, ginamit ko ulit yung 2 to factor 60. So, we have 2 times 30. We have 60, right? And then, 2 is a prime number. 30 again. Factor natin. Gamit tayo ng 2. Okay, 2 times 15. So, 2 times 15. Okay, so 2 is a prime number. 15 is composite number. So, pwede po siyang i-factor. So, since ang 15 ay hindi kaya sa 2, i-3 mo siya. Divide mo siya sa 3. So, we have 3 times 5. So, that is the factor of 15. So, ayan. So, factor of 15 is 3 times 5. Itong dalawang number is already a prime number. So, stop na rin tayo dyan sa pag-factor kay 60. So, 2, 2, 3, and 5 that are a prime number. So, anong susunod na gagawin natin? Pag sa prime factorization natin, kukunin natin yung GCF. After natin, i-factor yung dalawa using a factor 3. Sunod ay, ayan. Ayan. So, lahat ng prime numbers, isusulat nyo ng higa. Okay? So, kukunin mo yung prime numbers ng 48. Gaganituhin mo. Ayan. So, yung mga naka-underline na yellow. Okay. So, yung sa 48, ito ang mga prime numbers niya. Then, sa 60, ito naman yung mga prime numbers niya. So, isulat natin siya ganyan. So, then, after mo makuha lahat ng prime numbers sa 48 at sa 60, okay, hahanapan naman natin siya ng partner. So, ibig sabihin, ayan, si 3, may partner siya kay 48. 3. Then, we have itong 2, dalawang 2. At yan. So, yan yung may mga partner na prime number. So, yung 2, wala na siya pwedeng i-partner pa dito. At saka yung 2 dyan, yung 5. So, itong tatlo ang may partner. So, ibig sabihin, pag nakuha nyo na yung may mga partners na number, so, yung tatlong yun, or yung may mga partners na yun, yun lang ang inyong i-multiply. Ayan. So, kukunin mo lang itong pares-pares. 2 times 2 times 3. So, ayan. Hindi ito hindi siya dodoblehin. Ibig sabihin, 1, 2, 3. So, ito bali siya. 2 times 2 times 3. Okay? So, 2 times 2 times 3 is 12. So, again, our GCF is 12. So, this is how we find the GCF using the prime factorization method. Kanina, we use a listing. So, ang GCF natin is 12. Okay? So, next tayo. Okay, dito naman tayo sa continuous division. Okay? Ayan. So, as you already know, pinapractice natin. Ito yun. So, sabi ko nga, ayan, nauna lang na, i-ano ko na lahat. Explain ko na lang. Yan. Yan. So, dito, di ba, pag sabi ko, pag sa continuous division, isulat nyo muna yung 5 first prime numbers. Ito yon 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, para gamitin natin as a divisor. So, dito, ginamit ko yung 2 because 48 and 60 is divisible by 2. So, 48 divided by 2 is 12. Tama? And then, 60 divided by 2 is 30. Okay? And then next, divide naman natin si 12 tsaka si 30. Parehas pa rin na divisible by 2, kaya ginamit ko pa rin as divisor ang 2. So, 12 divide 2 is 6. 30 divide 2 is 15. Okay? So, ayan. So, 6 and 15 naman ang ating dividend. So, since na si 6 is divisible by 2 at si 15 hindi, gamitin natin yung 3 para parehas sila divisible by 3. So, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Then, 15 divided by 3 is 5. Okay? So, ayan na. So, since na 2 and 5 are already a prime number, dyan na tayo mag-i-stop sa ating pag-divide. And then, kung nakikita nyo, diba, pag kukunin natin yung GCF ng dalawang numbers using the continuous division, guguhitan natin or kukunin natin yung ginawa nating numbers as a divisors. So, yung as nasa left side na number. So, etong may mga guhit na ito. So, sila yung kukunin natin and then, imumultiply natin silang tatlo. Ayan. So, 2 times 2 times 3, yan ang ating magiging GCF, which is 12. Okay? So, that is the 3 methods in finding or in answering the word problem. Okay? So, ayan yung listing. Ito yung prime factorization at ito yung continuous division. So, kung makikita nyo, balikan natin ito. Tama yung ating mga sagot. Okay? So, 12. Ito then 12, then 12. Then, what is the answer to the problem? Each box will contain 12 pieces of cookies. So, that is the answer in word problem number 1. Okay? Then, proceed tayo sa word problem number 2 in your module. Okay? So, kinuha ko lang yung mga examples sa inyong module. Okay. So, problem 2. Problem solving involving LCM. So, dito naman sa problem 2, LCM naman yung kukunin. Okay? So, sinasabi na dito kasi example siya. So, babasahin pa rin natin yung word problem. Mang Andoy is going to put eggs in trays of 5 eggs and 6 eggs. What is the smallest number of eggs that Mang Andoy can put using the tray? So again, kunin nyo muna yung word clue. So kung makikita nyo, our word clue is smallest number. So diba kanina, ang smallest number, pag nakita nyo yung smallest number, ibig sabihin, you're going to find the LCM. Okay? So, ayan. So, tingnan natin yung sagot na nasa module nyo. So, eto. So, what does the problem ask for? So, the smallest number of eggs that Mang Andoy can put using the tray. Or, what is the smallest number of eggs that Mang Andoy can put using a tray? So, that is the answer in what is asked. And then, what facts are given or what are the given facts? So again, yung mga numbers na nasa problem. So we have 5 eggs and 6 eggs. Ayan. So that is the given facts. Then, sa plan, ito yun naman yung mga tanong. How will you solve the problem? So since na alam natin na LCM yung gagawin, ganito lang ang isusulat nyo. By finding the least common multiple. And then, what is the word clue? Using the word smallest in the problem or smallest number in the problem. Okay? And then, again, solving na tayo. How is the solution done? So, as you can see, ginamit ulit yung tatlong methods in finding the LCM. So, alam ko na alam nyo na iba, kahit the same yung methods na ginamit natin, pero in a way, nakunin yung LCM, iba siya sa pagguha ng GCF. Okay? So, again, i-explain ko sa inyo one by one kung paano nakuha itong methods, na tatlong methods na ito. So, dito tayo. Okay, sa listing tayo. So, we are going to find the LCM using this listing. So, ito na siya. Okay? So, kinuha, ayan. So, since na LCM, bibilang lang naman tayo, 'di ba? So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. Okay? So, that is the multiples of 5. And then 6, we have 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, and 60. So, as you can see, we have 2 common factors ng 5 and 6. Si 30 at si 60. Diba? Pag sinabing common factor, yung may pareha silang factor. So, since na LCM ang kukunin, least common multiple, pinakamababa na common multiple is 30. Kasi kung nakikita nyo, siya yung pinakamababang multiple na may magkapareha sila. Okay? So, napakadali lang ng listing sa LCM. Lahat ng methods ang napakadali ay listing. Okay? So, our LCM is 30. Okay, next, we have prime factorization. Ayan. So, yan. So, dito, yung 5 and 6, napakadali lang i-factor. So, since si 5 is a prime number, so, sa 1 lang talaga siya pwedeng i-times. So, walang iba, yan lang ang kanyang factor. Si 1 and 5. And then, si 6, okay? So, since na, that 6 is composite number. So, ginamit ko is 2 times 3. Wag na yung 1 times 6. Okay? So, kasi meron pa naman ibang factors si 6. So, we have 2 times 3. Kasi pag ginamit natin na 1 times 6, si 6 is composite pa rin. So, i-factor mo ulit siya. So, dito na tayo sa 2 times 3 para isa na lang din. So, 2 and 3. So, dito naman, kung doon sa GCF, ang pagkuha natin ng GCF ay kukunin natin yung prime numbers at titignan natin kung may partner doon yung bawat isa. Dito naman sa LCM, kukunin lahat natin yung prime numbers. At kung saan, imumultiply natin sila lahat. Hindi tayo mamimili or hindi tayo magpa-partner. So, since na yung prime numbers ng 5 is 1 and 5, so ayan, 1 times 5 and then times 2 times 3. So, tignan natin. 1 times 5 is 5. Times 2 is 10. 10 times 3 is 30. So, that is the least common multiple of 5 and 6. 30. Okay? So, mamaya babalikan natin yung sagot sa sa module ninyo. Okay? So, that is prime factorization. Next tayo, continuous division. Gamitin naman natin. Ayan. Ayan. So, kung makikita nyo, again, nandito na naman yung first 5 prime numbers. So, eto. So, si 5 is a prime number, right? Then, si 6 is a composite number. So, ibig sabihin, si 5, hindi siya multiple kay 2. Tama? So, hindi natin siya isasama sa pag-divide. Kay 6 lang natin siya i-divide si 2. So, yung 5, so since hindi ko siya ma-divide kay 2, ibinaba ko lang din. Okay? So, si 6 lang. So, 6 divide 2 is 3. Okay? So, ayan. So, ganun pa rin, 5 and 3. Tama? So, si 5, hindi pa rin siya divisible kay 2 at saka kay 3. Ganun pa rin. Pero si 3, kahit prime number na siya, pwede siyang i-divide kay 3 pa rin. Tama? So, gagamitin ko as a divisor yung 3. So, 3 divided by 3 is 1. And then, ibinaba ko pa rin si 5. Tama? And then, so since parehas na sila prime number, ayan, parehas na sila prime number, so si 5 and 1. Ngayon, si 5, divisible na naman dito kay 5. Si 1, hindi na. So si 5 na naman lang din naman ang aking i-divide. So gagamitin ko yung 5 as a divisor. Okay? So itong 1, ibinaba ko na. Si 5 na lang naman din ang aking ma-divide. So, 5 divided by 5 is 1. Okay? So, meron na tayong remainder na 1 and 1. So, ngayon, kung doon sa division or sa GCF, sa continuous division nun, makukuha natin yung GCF by multiplying the divisor or the numbers na nasa left side. Dito naman sa LCM, imumultiply natin silang lahat. Okay? Imumultiply natin silang lahat. Yung divisor na ginamit at yung remainder. Okay? So, 2 times 3 times 5 times 1 times 1 is 30. Okay? So, napakadali lang gamitin ng 5 and 6 sa continuous division kasi ang liit lang nilang number. So, ayan. Ganyan ang pagkuha ng LCM. Okay, LCM ito ha. Hindi to GCF. Okay. So, this is LCM. Ayan. Ayan. So, that is the LCM of 5 and 6 using the continuous division. And then, ito naman yung prime factorization. Ayan. And then, this is the listing. So, 30. So, kung makikita nyo, dito, yung listing, we have 30. Sa prime factorization, we have 30. And then, we have 30. So, ipinakita ko lang kung paano nakuha nila yung sagot na yun. Okay? So, para mas lalo ninyong maintindihan. So, napakadali lang. Basta alam nyo yung process ng pagkuha ng tatlong methods. Okay? So, basta ito muna, sasagutan nyo muna yung what does the problem ask. Find the questions inside the problem solving. Then, what facts are given. Yung mga numbers na nandun. Then, sagutin nyo lang yung how will you solve the problem. Kung yun ba ay LCM or GCF. At what is the word clue. So, ito yung magsasabi sa inyo kung LCM siya or GCF. So, nandoon sa unahan, yung mga word clue na pwede nyong tandaan para malaman natin kung LCM ba or GCF yung hinihingi sa isang word problem. Okay? So, puntahan natin yung mga learning task na nasa inyong module. So, here is the first learning task. Okay? So, learning task 3.1. Choose if the given equation is true or false. So, itong learning task 3.1, para lang siyang review. Okay? So, ayan. True or false lang naman siya. So, ang nakalagay dito, si 12 at si 20, inilagay lang yung prime factorization. Ngayon, ang GCF ba daw niya is 4? So, ipoprove mo yan. Okay? True or false? So, hindi ibig sabihin, ipinakita dito yung prime factor, yung prime numbers nung dalawa, dito na natin makukuha yung GCF. Okay? So, pwede nyong gamitin yung listing para makuha nyo yung GCF. Tignan nyo kung 4 ba talaga yung GCF ng 12 at 20. And then, number 2, we have 18 and 24. So, ipinakita rin dito yung mga prime numbers nila. Ang GCF ba ng 18 at 24 is 6? So, again, pwede nyong gamitin yung listing. Factor muna kayo ng 18 and 24 para malaman nyo kung true or false. And then, number 3, we have also 20 and 30. Nandyan din yung prime numbers niya. So, ang GCF ba ng 20 at 30 are 17. Okay? And then, number 4, the LCM of 8 and 3 is 24. So, dito, you're going to find the multiple of 8 and 3. Okay, least common factor. 24 ba? Is it true or false? And then last, a common multiple of 6 and 4 is 12. Okay. So, tignan nyo rin. Gamitin mo yung pag-listing din sa multiple para malaman mo kung 12 ba talaga ang common multiple ng 6 and 4. So, that is learning task 3.1. Next, dito tayo sa learning task 3.2. Read each problem carefully and answer the following question that follow. So, there are 16 boys and 24 girls. If they will be grouped separately in teams with the same number, what is the GCF of boys and girls? So, dito, automatic yung tanong niya is what is the GCF? So, alam na natin kung ano yung kukunin. So, we're going to find the GCF. So, again, what is asked in the problem? So, you're going to put here, then what are facts given or what facts are given? Okay? So, dito, then how will you solve the given problem? So, nandun na. Nasa problem na. Nakalagay na. Then, how will you solve the problem involving GCF of two given numbers? So, dito, sa letter D, dito nyo na isusulat yung solving nyo. Yung listing, yung prime factorization, and the continuous division. So, dyan nyo dito sa letter D. So, ipapakita nyo yung tatlong method. And then, sa letter E, what is the GCF? Then, yung sagot nyo, dito na po. Okay? So, that is learning task 3.2. Sagutin nyo lang yung mga tanong. Dito sa letter D, dyan ko po makikita yung tatlong methods. I hope na ilagay nyo yung tatlong methods completely. Next, learning task 3.3. Read and solve the problem. Choose the letter of the correct answer. So dito, you're going to choose only the letter of the correct answer. And of course, to find the correct answer, you're going to solve. So Annabelle has 24 marbles. Gary has 36 marbles. They want to put them in a glass jar so that each jar will have the same number of marbles. What is the greatest possible number of marbles? So sa number 1, you're going to find the greatest common factor. Okay, so gamitin nyo lamang yung listing. Napakadali nun. So find the factor of 24 and 36 and find the greatest common or possible number of marbles. Then, number 2, dito naman tayo. Gigi has 48 cartolina strips. Jay has 40 strips and Cathy has 60 strips. They want to bundle them with the same number of strips in each bundle. What is the greatest number of strips that they can put in each bundle? So, kukunin mo din ulit yung greatest common factor ng 48, 40, at 60. So, tatlo sila sa number 2. So, parehas lang. Find the factor of 48, then ilista mo. Find the factor of 40, then ilista mo. Then 6, find the common factor of 60, then ilista mo. Then after that, pag nalista nyo na yung mga factors nila, pasunod-sunurin, then find the greatest common factor na meron yung tatlo. Then piliin dito. Okay, then number 3. Mother wants to donate 120 pieces of fruits and 100 bags of vegetable to a charitable institution. What is the greatest number of fruits and vegetable can she pack together so that each pack has the same number of fruits and vegetables? So, ayan. So, ano yung kukunin ulit? Greatest number of fruits or greatest common factor. GCF pa rin. Okay? Yun pa rin ang inyong kukunin. So, ayan. GCF ng 120 at 100. And then, number 4, which of the following is the least common multiple of 18, 24, and 36? So, dito sa number 4, LCM naman ang kukunin nyo. Ayan ang 18, 24, at 36. So, tatlo lang din sila. So, ayan. Find the multiple of numbers muna. And then number 5, the greatest common factor of 32 and 56. Yun again. So, you can solve that in a way na kung saan kayo nadadalian. Yun ang gamitin yung methods. Okay, so that is learning task 3.3. Then, learning task 3.4. Read and solve each problem. So, we have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, since na word problem ito, ang sagot nyo dito sa kada number ay naandoon yung what is asked, what are the given facts, how do you solve the problems, what are the word clues, and solving. Sa solving, naandun ilalagay nyo yung tatlong methods. Okay? Yung listing, yung prime factorization, and the continuous division each. Okay? So, kada number na andun dapat yung mga sasagutan sa word problem and the 3 methods. So, dito, sa number 1, kung nakikita nyo, okay, sasabihin ko na yung mga word clues. Dito sa number 1, biggest number. So, ibig sabihin, ang kukunin nyo ay GCF. Okay? Then, number 2, smallest number. So, ibig sabihin, ang kukunin nyo ay LCM. Then, number 3, how many members are needed to have equal groups? 5 and 6. Give the smallest number. Again, number 3, give the smallest number. LCM pa rin. Then, number 4, a teacher would like to form teams. What is the biggest number? So, biggest number naman yung word clue niya. So, you're going to find the GCF. And then last, what is the greatest common factor? So, ito madali. Greatest common factor of 15 and 30. So, dito sa number 5, wala nang what is asked, what are given. Ibibigay nyo na lamang yung greatest common factor, pero gamit yung tatlong methods. Okay? So, ito yung 1, 2, 3, and 4. Gagamit kayo nung what is asked, what are given. How do you solve the problem? What is the word clue and solving? Nakasama yung tatlong methods. Then, sa number 5, yung tatlong methods na lang. Okay? And then, last, learning task 3.5, challenge yourself by solving this problem. You can use any method to show your solution. So, dito, hindi nyo na gagamitin or isusulat yung tatlong methods. Pipili lang kayo kung ano yung gusto nyong gamitin. So, pero, meron pa rin dito yung what is asked, what are given, how do you solve the problem, what is the word clue, and isang methods na gusto nyong gamitin to show the solution. Okay? Pipili lang kayo kung listing, prime factorization, or the continuous division. Ayan. So, ayan. So, what is the most number? So, pag sinabing most number, ano kaya yung gagawin or gagamitin? And then, sa number 2, least number. Ano kaya yung ipa-find dito? GCF ba o LCM? Then, number. Okay. So, yun. So, dito sa learning task 3.5, dalawa lang. Okay? So, you're going to use the questions and only one methods yung gagamitin nyo sa learning task 3.5. So, I hope na malinaw lahat ng learning task na gagawin. Okay? So, I hope na may natutunan na recall sa inyo on how to find the LCM, the GCF, using the 3 methods. So, the same lang. Kaso nga lang, this is our topic and objectives. We are going to solve this in a word problem. Kailangan natin siyang i-connect in a real-life situation. Hindi basta-basta kukuha lang tayo ng GCF or LCM. Kundi, yung GCF pala at saka LCM, pwede rin natin i-connect sa real-life situation. Pwede pala siya maging problem solving at nagagawa natin siya. Okay, so that's all for this week. So thank you. This is prepared by Teacher Laila.